Hi everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. This is Sunday afternoon. I'm out under the rancho. I'm finish up some food prep for the week. This is the recipe that I told you guys yesterday from my What I Eat Today video that I finished the day off with. This is my raw vegan mango sauce. Now I tried to get things prepped ahead of time so you can see how much of everything is used, but play with it. Because I play with it, it's never going to be the same. You know, I like to thicken it up. I like to pour a little bit back in to make it more liquidy. I tried this one time. I find out this works a little better. So, you know, experiment around with it a little bit. And you know what? This is, I'm trying to frame this up. I'm just thinking, like, you know, in just a few more months, I'm going to be able to make better videos because I'll have more time to, you know, like check out all the angles and be able to go a little bit more professional. Now, we're not going to see a studio out of me because I don't think you guys, would you see me as a studio type of guy with the nice fancy kitchen and all shiny and all that? I don't think so. But I am going to be able to up the quality. Actually, this old crazy dude has skills. I know a little bit about video editing, but these are just kamikaze, you know. I'm going to work every day, so I just have time to do what I can do. All right, let's get down to the recipe. Like I say, I've done this and I'm going to do my best to show you guys what the measurements are. We're going to start with mango. So this is just a little tin, like a little plastic thing of mango. I'm going to pour it in. And you can see about what the level is. This is just imagine any old cheapo blender, and this is about how much mango's in there. For showing you guys measuring things, I've got the next couple of things in these little ball jars. Now these are the small ball jars, so I'm going to guesstimate that this is about 4 ounces of juice, of orange juice, and I'm going to see. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to use all of it. Okay, we can go ahead and go all in with that. The next. Now normally, and I know I'm cut out on this one, my head's cut out. Normally I would use zucchini, but having said I was going to do this recipe, they didn't have zucchini at the market Sunday afternoon, so I've got eggplant instead. Once again, this one's full, this one's not. We'll see how much of this that I use. Tell you what, with the cheapo blender you have to mix a little bit, add a little bit, keep the water as you go. Hopefully I should have done that probably. Be right back. We're going to have a little bit more orange juice on that. See, we can always add more, but we can't take too much out if it gets too thin. So let's just play just a couple of ounces there. Okay, so now that probably means that we put like 6 or 7 ounces of orange juice in there. Like I say, play with that. I decided to put a little bit more in. I'm going to put some more of this eggplant in, and might as well make a big batch of it. Even though, you know, I'm not having this tonight. I have something else that I'm having for dinner. I was in the mood for a green soup, but I got a busy week, so this is going to be for either tomorrow night or the next couple of nights. Just using a little bit more, not all of this eggplant, so I think that's going to be it. All right, now I'm going to put a lot of basil. Your mileage might vary on this, but I like a lot of basil. I use basil in almost everything I make. even if a recipe doesn't call for basil. I don't like recipes anyway. Recipes are a little OCD for me. I just like to have a mood, think of what stuff I want to eat for the day and how it can possibly work together. And then when I get into the blender, you just kind of start feeling it. And like I said before, I would have never thought that a while back. I was about the biggest spaz in the kitchen you can imagine. Well, not really. I was always that guy. I could cook. I could take care of myself. Always been able to take care of myself. I think I've mentioned that before, huh? Yeah, I can actually cook food. I can prepare food. I can wash clothes. I can clean my house. Never was one of those weak males that need to have everything around the house done for him. Daddy knows his way around the kitchen just fine. Let's see how much. We're not going to go too crazy on this, but I do want some more. All right, that should be enough. All right, now next, got 3 cloves of garlic. You might want to go less on that too. Some of you people I know are not garlic is against the religion, but I love my garlic, and I go heavy on my garlic. And then I've got a piece of ginger, about this big. I'd say it's about an inch long. Now here's the guesswork. Got a little bit jalapeno here for a little bit of hot and a little bit of a smokier taste. Now, how much to use? Because if you can see, this bad boy has teeth. I mean, it has seeds in it. So this will bite you. And if you're preparing this, you want to make sure you don't touch your jalapeno and wipe your face or your eyes. Go big or go home, my motto. So that's about the size piece I'm using. There's quite a number of seeds in there. It might be a little much, but we're going to go for it. And then the grand finale. Got half an avocado here. Like I said yesterday, sometimes it's not even about saving the fat. Like yesterday I found I was going to use the whole avocado because I haven't been eating a lot of fat. And I was like, it's Saturday. I can have more fat if I want it. And I don't have a problem eating an avocado anyway, but I used half to begin with. And I found out that half worked. And if I had used the whole avocado, it would have thrown off the consistency of it. So sometimes less is more. We ought to get me on the Food Network with all this sophistication and all my fancy equipment. Couldn't you see me doing a regular show on the Food Network? They wouldn't know what the hell to do with me. All right, let's see what happens. This is why we wait to the end, because it needs just see, you can't guess exactly how much liquid, and at the very end I'm just enough to just thin it out a little bit. Because we can always add more, we just can't take it away. One more splash and I think we're there, peoples. And there we go. All right, and I'll be honest, I'm going to give the taste test. Very good. Just the right combination of sweet, savory, and hot. Now, it seems to be okay right now, but that jalapeno, sometimes it takes a while for that one to kick in and see just how much jalapeno got in there. Like the first bite isn't necessarily the hottest, so we'll see. But this is a good mix. We can play with those ingredients. It doesn't taste any different to me with the eggplant than it did with the zucchini. This is good. This was great on the zoodles. It actually works a little bit better for me on the zoodles than it did on the salad, but with having that mango in there, I think it would work better on a different type of salad. Like yesterday I had, what did I have? I had broccoli, cabbage, and arugula. I think this would work really nice on like a spinach salad, like a big bed of spinach, maybe the arugula on there, but just some good big bowl of green leafy vegetables. I think it would work like that, or it'd work as a dip. Now that's what I might do tomorrow night, depending on how much time I have. I'll either put this head of cauliflower that I have in the food processor and make some fake rice out of it and roll it up in nori and make wraps and dip in this, or I'll make zoodles again, or I'll just get a head of cauliflower and just dip and eat it. You can use it any way you want. I'm sure there's any number of things you can think to use it for. And this will be changing. I mean, this is one of those recipes, my recipes, I always like to have them evolving. It's good, but I feel like, I don't know, maybe something else, maybe a little bit more ginger, something to give it like a little bit more of almost like a Thai type flavor to it. But it's great, and it's another green. Hell, you know what you can do with this? Now I do eat some pretty weird things. I just got through with a broccoli smoothie just about an hour ago. But sometimes I just like this, just like on my other green soups. I'll just pour this in a bowl and eat it. Now the only thing, I know some of you, if you have any stomach issues, I don't know if you would consider this the perfect food combining, but I don't have any issues with that. I've eaten this a million times. It does not do anything to me. So your mileage may vary on that. But anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this video and recipe. You can see that I just do it real easy when I'm fixing my food, and pretty much anything I can do, I'm sure you can do. I'm under the assumption anytime I make a food video that all of you guys watching me are probably about 10 times smarter and more savvy in the kitchen than I am. But anyhow, this type of food doesn't have to be complicated, and it does taste good. Anyhow, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I hope you'll subscribe to the channel, and I hope you'll share this. Have a wonderful evening, and it's time for a new week. Peace.